Hi, everyone. Welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Saturday, June 18th, 2022. It's a beautiful day. It's almost 11 o'clock at night where I am, and the sun is still shining. We're coming up on the summer solstice here in a couple of days here in Alaska. And then the days will slowly get shorter. And, just that extreme swing of light to dark, which is not that different from what's happening in our world, except we're going from dark to light. I truly believe that. And if you're watching me, I think you kind of do too. And we're part of it. Isn't that great? Okay. Well, sometimes with the tarot reads, we just have a little bit of fun. Okay. Whether it's looking at the inactive Zillow ad for the White House or whatever. Well, something humorous happened today. Our 46 administrator was riding his bike and took a spill. Or the person who is seen in the public eye as Administrator 46. Fall down, go boom. Okay. And rushing to his aid were federal marshals, not the Secret Service. I don't know when the Secret Service stopped presidential protection. I don't think they have. Do you? Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Also, hey, you'll be glad to know it looks like Mr. Hairy Legs didn't lose any hair on his legs in the fall. And if you find some video about that fall, here's what I wanted to know. Okay, this fall happened less than a day after alt media was talking about the fall of the bad man regime. So I want to know this event because it was so staged. It's hilarious. Is this a comm, a communication from the White Hats about the fall? So I'm going to ask the cards and we can find out together what they have to say. My number one question to the universe, and I have to be very careful because the universe is literal and we want to be specific. The person seen in media coverage today who was presented as our 46 administrator, who took a tumble on his bicycle, that person, we would like the universe to tell us if this was a staged event that was a white hat comm, and just anything else the universe would like to tell us about any individual who is being presented to the public as Administrator 46. So let's see what the universe has to say. But in the meantime, if you were hoping to play with those leg hairs, it looks like many of them are left, so good for you. All right, just a second. Had to switch pin there. And as always, I want you to see me finish the shuffling and cut the cards and see what they are. So there's no doubt that we are letting the universe do the card picking. First card is the Nine of Cups. Second card is the Two of Wands. Third is the Three of Swords. Seven of Cups. The Hermit. It's getting more and more interesting. The Devil. The Star. Okay. We questioners are indicated tonight by the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So naughty, naughty, if you're wishing what I'm wishing, okay? We're asking about the situation that happened today. Was it a comm, number one? And then just was there information that the universe wanted us to know? And let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, We have the Two of Wands here for the situation. Claire, this is us. This is a situation, Two of Wands. He's setting out on a new journey. Okay, he's on foot, just as Mr. Badman was when he fell off his bike. Okay, now I want to explain this. In the recent past, we have the Three of Swords. Even though I tried to be very, very careful in how I phrase the question, because we know that many political figures have CGI imaging going on, doubles, look-alike stand-ins. I mean, that's been happening, body doubles has been happening way before the communication technology could do the CGI things like that. And typically, I'm finding when I ask about political figures and I get Three of Swords, it indicates two things. It indicates that that person got into their position of authority with some broken laws and ethics. And it also indicates that someone is now being acted out as with a double of some sort, clone, body double, CGI. So even though we were specific, the universe wanted that information out there. Okay. And 46 has not taken the moral high road to get where he's gotten, and the person that was showing up as that was and has been for quite some time is not the genuine article. We kind of knew that, didn't we? Okay, present, we've got the Seven of Cups. I think this is indicating not only the number of impersonators that are able to step in and stand in and play out this charade, but definitely, you know, smoke and mirrors, and it was a staged event. Okay. Now looking ahead, what's interesting, we've got some major arcanas here, and that's all for the near future. Okay. We have the Devil for the clarification card, just confirming again that there's been duplicity and substitutions and doubles being used in this situation. Okay. The Hermit is our off-world energy. And if you believe, as I believe, or just even if you don't, I'm just going to say that I do think there is divine and off-world energy helping humanity make some huge corrections on our path. He's shining a light on this. Okay. Maybe off-world is also at the enough's enough, like so many of us are. And then we have also, as part of our clarification card, the Star, which is harmony and loving energy, and I think it's where we're headed. Now, let's see what else the cards have to say. Justice, good. Justice needs no explanation. Page of Cups is often about a pleasant surprise. The World, that's a victory card for the world, okay? And we know what happens in the United States kind of is definitely going to have a worldwide impact. And there is some high ground here. I love this card because he's got opponents, he's determined, he's got the high ground, and he's using it to his advantage. And I do believe that things are being used to the advantage to bring about some justice for our world. Okay, so yeah, today's event was definitely staged. It is indicating that there might have been some a comm element to it. I wonder if I'm the first one that kind of made that connection. And anyway, like I said, you know, if you were worried about those hairy legs, they seem to be intact. Ooh, okay, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. If you like my channel, you know what to do. And in the meantime, your time is precious, and I really appreciate that you spend a little of it with me. So tonight, I hope you came away with a smile on your face like I did, because I thought the topic was kind of amusing. So good night.